just finished editing the last bit of the Thames wild ride, and it was rough, and whenever it was really rough we always put the camera away because we had to hold on, and so we didn't get any of the rough stuff. And then when we did get the rough stuff, it looked so tame. But it was a wild ride. It was not out of control, but the wind was so strong that we were sideways a lot of the time, especially sort of before Putney Bridge area where the river's quite wide and it was really windy. And then just before Tower Bridge, sort of between London and Tower Bridge, it was so hectic. I've never seen that many boats in one small space of water, but it was exciting. It was really exciting. So we headed into Teddington Lock. There's a really nice lock keeper there, and he gave us all the information we needed to know about getting to Richmond at the right time and all the bits and pieces we had to watch out for on the way down. So after we left Richmond Lock, we went down past all the pubs through Twickenham, and then around the corner past, what's the name of that island, Wen? Eel Pie Island. Some boat yards there, Nelson's boat yard I think it is, and the boat yards at Eel Pie. And then we headed on past one of my favourite pubs, the Barmy Arms in Twickenham, and further down to the lock, or not the lock, because there is a lock at Richmond, at Richmond, yeah, but we went through the weir as it was open. It opens a couple of hours before the high tide and it stays open a couple of hours after the high tide. So Nutshell is now battened down. Anything that can slide around, move, etc. has been put away. We just usually put everything in the sink. The one cupboard that opens all the time down here is roped. What do you got to say?
We're going.
Yeah.
What, can I say something?
Yeah.
Where am I supposed to look now?
At the lens.
Just checking.
Yeah. So here we are at Thames Lock. We've overnighted in Brentford. Beautiful little spot on the canal in the Grand Union, and we've booked through for Brentford at 9:30, and we've arrived
at the
here.
Thames Lock.
Yeah, at the Thames Lock, which is the last lock before you hit the tidal bit, and arrived here a bit early, which is nice, and then through the lock onto the Thames. Good fun.
Yeah.
Love it. See ya. London VTS, this is Narrowboat Nutshell, do you copy? Yeah, good morning London VTS. We're just departing Brentford and heading towards Limehouse.
Oh, so videos when the little red light goes on?
Yeah.
So bye bye Thames Lock. Okay, we're heading out, leaving Brentford, turning left onto the Thames. We're right under the flight path for Heathrow. We're just about to go under Kew Bridge, the first of many bridges. Right, we've got the Bull's Head on our left. To port. So if I go click, click, click with this, that's what I'm doing.
You know how to take a photo, don't you?
Press that button?
Yeah. I think. No, I don't.
Little bit of blue sky peeking through. That's the ship and the Stag Brewery. It's the only boat we've seen on the Thames.
We're scooting along now.
There's a boat there. Harrods Depository. Stunning building. Oh, I've got a bus again. He stopped in the middle for us. Oh, wow. They're pulling it down. Well, look.
That's it there going into the barge.
It certainly looks like that's what they're doing.
Yeah.
Because we're alongside it now.
Blackfriars.
Yeah,
Directly after it?
Blackfriars Railway Bridge.
Yeah.
I'll get them both at once.
Oh, really?
That's where you can never get in to go and see anything because the queues are for hours now.
Limehouse. This is the vessel nutshell, do you copy? Whoa, man. What do you reckon, Wen?
Yeah, that was an overdose of
frightening.
everything.
There was so many boats, so much waves. We were getting water smashing over the front of the narrowboat. Nutshell was going a bit submerged. There was just unbelievable. So now,
not going on through that stretch, Tower Bridge.
So now we've just got a couple of corners to go.
Yeah.
Before we get to Limehouse,
and
then we can have a cup of tea.
turn in.
Well, you've got to turn in with the tide running at about 6 knots and the wind blowing at about 10 knots. So it's going to be exciting.
Yeah.
Catch ya. Wow, this is scary stuff, man. Whoa, I don't want to ever do this again.
Yeah, what you doing? Something I can smell burning.
You don't want to ever do that when it's this rough. That was bloody incredible. Oh, we're in. Now we just got to get through this lock. Shaking like a leaf. Whew. That was exciting. Cheers. Gate cracking open.
Coffee